What's up everyone? We're back with another quick tip. This one's just going to be based on hunting. I know my character's a little tired there, but this is just going to be a quick one on how to, like, with the moose, the deer, how to kind of trick them into coming to you. Well, not trick them, because if you mess with them, they come to you, period. But we want to get them to come and attack us and kind of, I wouldn't say glitch, but get them to come to our front door, because we could easily stand here. They can't get through this here crevice here. This is a real problem for them. So that's going to be our method of killing the bigger animals, getting the bigger furs and the bigger skins, and trying to make the better leathers. Right now, I see a deer that will chase us down, that will attack us. So I'm about to attack him and see if I can get him to follow us to our base. I do have to sleep here, so I think it might be a little bit smarter if we slept and bring y'all back, and then we'll go and start attacking these the moose. Oh, the moose over there, he's definitely a good guy to get. He's definitely, so we're gonna see what we can do, and we'll bring y'all back. Alright, so we just had to move that water well, because I did try it once or twice, and it seems like they come right alongside this here and they just don't stop. So we got this guy. Well, they do stop. They just get caught up between us. So we got this guy. Let's see if we can get him and his attention. There we go. We got his attention. Okay, I think we got a lot of his attention. So what I normally do is I run in my base like this, and I go up to the top. And did he give up already? Or is he still? No, he gave up. There we go. He should be angry with us now. I'm going to stop shooting him where we're not going to get him at the door to be able to show you what we need to do here. Ah, nice headshot. He got stuck on the tree. That's the only way to get you going. You really stuck between the tree? Well, that's another good way. You definitely can get them stuck between the tree, but bro, I got a doorway I need you to come through. I'm trying to show people how easy you are to knock off. And you're making it way easier than what we've been trying to teach them. No, you can't get through that door? I mean, that door. You can't get through the tree? You're not smart enough to go around the tree already. Oh, that was a horrible shot. We're just going to have to take him out here, and we'll lure another one to the front door. Because, I mean, a free kill is a free kill. There we go. He's down. So that's one. Now we're going to try to pull. Okay, well, I would suggest another good strategy. Stay at a distance from them. Oh, shoot. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly. No stem. Always check your stem, guys. Always check your stem. Okay, so there he is. And like I said, they're not going to be able to get through the door, and they'll just stand there. This is the more efficient way of doing it that I've seen thus far. They're going to be standing there, and they're just going to be there for the taking. And you get your arrows back because you can see exactly where they land. And you get all of that. And I'm going to try the dog now. Actually, we're going to sleep for a second, and then we'll try the dog. So I'm going to get a nap, and I'll bring y'all back. Alright, so we're awake, and we're going to try to kill a dog now. At least, I think that dog will at least chase us. Like these moose have no heart. Ah, there's a dog. What? So we want to sneak up on the dog, get close, let a shot off. I guess we should run, turn back around, make sure he didn't lose interest. You're going to have to do that for the moose and the deer too. Alright. And once again, he's going to try to get into our base. But he can't. He'll get stuck at the front door, and he's more of the smaller of the threats. And if you notice, there's no getting in for him. So that is the more efficient way to actually try to kill off the wolves if they're around your base, trying to bother you or anything of that nature. I still haven't I still haven't tested the NPCs yet, but that's definitely something I'm gonna try. Um, I'm gonna see. I don't really like messing with the bear like this. I mean, with the bear, with the moose like this. But we're gonna try to lure him one more time just to give you an idea of what it is. If the shot will register. So there, we hit the moose. You run a little bit, turn back around, let off a shot, turn back around, get out my way, little Bambi. I guess I didn't turn around now, but you hit your shot. And just make sure he's still following instead of just turning directly around. Because if you get too far out of range, it's as if they just turn around and they forget about you. Alright, so we lured the moose to us. It's going to show up at our front door like every other like every one of our other prey and or victims, and we just keep bopping their head off. Bopping their head off. But that's just a simple way of hunting using your own base. I'm going to kill this guy off, and I'm going to show you how to do it out there in the wild. If you don't have a base, if you don't have anything, there is a much simpler way to get these guys well out there if you don't want to mess around with just wasting time shooting and running, teasing these guys, picking on them, putting yourself in harm's way. So I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to put some of this stuff away because we do got to try to get into our series where we make some storage, because not having storage just kind of got us very, very, very unorganized. And I've been trying to stay away from that, but I'm going to just get started. Let's cook up some of this meat. Or no, I got a better idea. But I'm going to get started here on trying to get out in the wild, see if we can find an animal that we can shoot, and we'll bring you back. Alright, cool. Jeez, it sounds dark. Alright, so bringing you back, trying to kill off the animals in the wild. For the deer, I would suggest not to get too close because they're going to run. But if you got one standing there like that, if you can get your shot off faster than they can take off, you keep them in one spot and they'll fall like that. And that's the best way I found to be able to take a deer out. Don't worry about pulling back on the cord too hard and actually shooting to get them up out of there as fast as heavy as you can. It's all about the speed and how fast you can hit them, because they all have an animation. They all have an animation where once you hit them, they stop. Like their instinct is to run, but if you hit them, they'll stop on the dime, and boom, you have your meal. So that's what I would do for the animals that'll run away, mainly the deer, because they're big enough, and if you hit them, they are gonna run and take off. But that's my way of getting a deer. It's why I always tell people I would take out the deer. They're a lot easier. When you hit them, they have that animation where they stop. I'm going to try this guy, but if you've noticed, what I've done before, if I'm in the wild, is I want to get a good distance. Of course, I'm going to use my base as cover, but you want to get a good distance. You should be able to outrun most of these animals. And like I said, if you're at a distance, it's not as if they see you, so you're able to kill them and take them out a lot sooner than what they are able to come at you. And if you notice, I'm just at a good amount of distance that they're not going to touch me. They're not even going to aggro to me because I'm too far away, and they just stand there and they take their heat, or they go on about their business. And that should be able to work for the moose, should be able to work for the bear as well, and it definitely works for the deer, as you just seen. That would be my way of taking those out. And I'm just going to bring y'all back once I find a doggo, and that will do it for the how to hunt, or just little quicks and tips of how to hunt. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we came up on a bunny. And with the bunnies, like I said, same with anything else. If you keep a good distance, the bunny is at one point going to stop. So I would just pretty much have my bow draw. Now he's in my line of sight. I could shoot him, but something made him run. Let's just make sure you stop at some point. Where did he go? Which way did he go? Oh, here he is. So we have to stay out of his way. We have to treat him like he's a predator. Stay out of his way, and he'll stop at some point. Like that guy. And you just shoot him. And that guy. And you just shoot him. So that's how I would advise people to take out the bunnies. And maybe sometimes it may be a minute before they stop, but they will definitely stop. And I'm still on the hunt to find myself a doggo, so we'll bring you back once we find one of those guys and show you how to take those out. Those guys are not that fast to a degree, so or they don't have that much HP, hit point, so you can kind of shoot them and walk backwards at the same time. But we'll bring you back once we find one to demonstrate some shooting. Alright, so I found the dog, and where is... Oh, found another dog. Alright, so we got one over here. So with the dog, you can do the same thing and be at a distance. Or you gotta be able to hit him though. You can do the same thing and be at a distance. And, but it doesn't really matter because, like I said, every animal has that animation where if you hit them, they stop in their tracks. And that's that. So that's an easy way to take out the wolf. You can either back up as you're shooting and he barely gets to you, and by the time he does, you can just pull out the mallet and smack him once or twice and give him a bad day. Now, as a special bonus, I'm not sure how bad this is going to mess my game up, how bad it's going to mess me up. But what I'm going to do is, where's the next one? Oh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can lure a knightsman or a dressed up knight. I'm in my peasant's clothing. I have nothing really. I'm going to make about 2 more bows, maybe 3, to take on this fight. But I'm going to see if I can lure one of them in. I want to see if they actually can come into my base and take me out, or if not. So I'm going to give that a try. That's for science. That's a free one for y'all. So hopefully y'all stuck to the end and we're able to catch this one, because I think this one's going to be a laugh. Alright, so I'll bring y'all back once I got a guy lured and chasing me to my base to see if he can actually get in. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got what I feel like is enough for us. So we're going to go run and look for someone to start trouble with. Normally just up this ways is a road. So we're going to run up this road, see if we can find one of those nightmen or something. Try to sting him with our bow. And if he can't get through our door, we might have even a cheap way of killing off those guys. So we're going to go check this out. And when we find one and have them chasing us back, we'll bring y'all back. Alright, cool. Here they come. A merchant. We'll be getting him in our games. Oh, everyone wants to fight now. Okay. So I guess we got everybody on our tail now. I knew that was going to happen. I think that guy's almost dead. He better not be coming to the door. I'm pretty sure base is back this way, because if not, we'll be searching. I don't even want to shoot you, bro. I wonder if the knights are still coming. I don't think we have the knights. Well, I don't think we got the knights, so we're just going to kill this guy off. And then we'll get the knights. The knights gave up on their own battle. definitely am interested in what you got, bro. Actually, why don't we just use this guy as a test? Seems pretty tough to take out. Let's just lure him back. Now let's see if we can get our stuff out of this guy, and we'll be luring that guy back. Alright, got out of there. Got sweaty to get it. Okay, so their health regens. Alright, I get it. You either take them out when you got your chance, or their health's gonna regen and give you a bad day. So the headshot should be consistent. This is why when I was battling them one day, it wasn't working. Ah, jeez, now we got the dog after us too. We only have so much. Alright, so we got that. Oh man, another dog? Jeez, this was bad. Another doggo. Alright, so we're gonna lure this guy, and if he can get in here, oh well, I guess he can get in here, and that's the end of it for us. But if he can't get in here, this may be a bonus for us. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Can he? I think he can. I think he can. Is he in my house? Where's the guy at? Is he in my base? Stuck up against a wall? What happened? Does he walk in here and disappear? Alright. So we know we can't lure people here and get them up out of there. I'm wondering where he went though. Is he actually still here or is he gone? Are you in my base and stuck somewhere? Because if so, that's okay. We just want to know so we can kill you. If we can actually pull that feed off. Well, I don't know where he's at. I don't know what's going on with him. But I really don't want him walking up my steps. I wonder if he can do that. I do have an idea though. I bet you if I had a door on there, he wouldn't be able to. Oh. Oh shoot, whatever he whacked me with, it was pretty good. Whatever you whacked me with, bro, that was a pretty good whack.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Alright, so with these guys, yeah, you're definitely going to have to kite them around. And I wouldn't advise it because I just kited this guy around for quite some time. I mean, it depends on if, you're into this type of stuff, if this is what you want early game. If you have the time and you want to kite them around, But that's going to do it. So we did do our experimental. It didn't work. I thought it might just work just slightly, but it didn't. But that's going to do it for this episode. I had a lot of fun. Love this game. Look out for the series if you're really interested in how I play and what I do and how I go about my gameplay. But I'm not going to hold you up any longer. This was a little bit of a long video here for hunting. I'm going to break it down. Hopefully I broke it down to be a little bit easier, but that is how you kill a higher ranking guy, I guess. But that's going to do it. 2 fingers, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.